Can you propose to somebody you love so much if the
Yes, I
proposal is
can.
not coming?
Today we want to talk about the things that don't matter, love, relationship, divorce, and the implication on our daily life.
Good day and welcome to this edition of our podcast in which we're talking about love, marriage, relationship, divorce, and the culture that little things do matter, they say, but sometimes it is not the things that do matter, it is the intention with which it does matter. Today we are looking at proposals where some ladies believe that it is imperative for a man to kneel and propose, while some men think that it is irrelevant. Nowhere is it written that a man should kneel before proposing to a lady, but others have interpreted it as a gesture of love and sincerity. I'll have a general question to ask. If a man comes to you kneeling down and proposing, and your boyfriend comes to you standing and proposing, which will you accept? We will get into the detail of it. But before we get, let us know, to who are we talking? So, who are you? Please give us an introduction of yourself.
Okay, so my name is Queen, and
So, Queen, where are you from and where are you anchoring? So, where are you from and where are you presently?
I'm originally from Nigeria, but I'm currently in Tianjin, China.
In China. Are you a student or you a business person or you're working?
I know I'm a student.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming to our podcast. And okay, we're very interested as a student, at least. Someday we do hope that you'll be getting married. Probably you are in a relationship already. I want to begin by asking, what is your view with proposal? Do you stand on the fact that a guy must kneel before proposing to you, or this topic doesn't really play a vital role in your decision making? What's your view?
Actually, personally, I do not think it's compulsory for a guy to kneel down to propose to me. But if he's standing to propose, I need to see the expression on his face. I need to work with what I have, because he might kneel down to propose and still be very arrogant or not take the relationship serious. On the other hand, he might stand up to propose, but I can see that maybe he's so serious and he probably not convenient to kneel down because there could be so many reasons. Plus, I do not see any part anywhere that is written that a man must kneel down to propose to a woman. So maybe because one person did it before and then another did it and then people continue to do it, so it became more of a custom. But it's not compulsory or mandatory for a guy to kneel down to propose to his woman. If he sees, okay, maybe he wants to go down on his knees, I think, okay, that's good. But then if he decides he wants to stand, I need to work with what I have. Let's say the facial expression, okay, how passionate is it with the proposal? So I think that overall, it's not mandatory for a guy to go on his knee to propose to his woman. So that's my opinion.
Thank you very much. You have raised an issue which I want to ask a question, because you say you want to look at the expression, but I think what is relevant is the outcome of the relationship from the time you met him up to the day of proposal. Are you saying that his expression at the time of proposal is a determining factor whether you accept him or not? Because for now, you must have been in a relationship, let's say for at least 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years. There are persons who have been in a relationship for 3 years, 4 years. Are you saying that it is only that instant that you want to judge based on his facial expression?
Not really. I might not want, because okay, some people might be in a relationship, it might be going so well, and in other cases, maybe you are in this relationship, but you are not sure it's going to lead to marriage. But if a guy should kneel down to propose to me, I need to say, okay, how good has he been to me? Okay, he loves me, he's passionate about me, he wants to be with me, he respects me. Then in that case, I do not really think it's compulsory for him to go down on his knees. But let's say, I mean, when he's standing to kneel down and somebody can be like, okay, I want to get married to you. There is the ring. Can you put it on your finger? You understand?
Yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't take such, I would not take that. But then He can kneel down and be like, oh, you can say, okay, he's so passionate, like he wants to be with you. So like even in the movie, sometimes we see, okay, it can be from skate. People just like, okay, I want to be with you. There is the ring. Can you put it on? Something like that. So obviously I wouldn't take that kind of ring. But
Yes.
if he's standing and he's so passionate, I can accept the ring.
Yeah, you have drawn an instance from a movie. I did watch this movie. It was Young Adochi. He gave the ring to his fiancée and said, "You proposed to me." Yes, I
Oh,
think I should be able to. I don't know the title of that movie. I should be able to get it and then include it in a podcast. Say, "You proposed to me. I'm the man. I'm doing everything." There are rich guys who will do that. Well, to me, I think it's arrogant, but there are ladies that will go for it because the guy rich. He said, "You proposed to me." He gave the ring that you proposed to me because I'm the one doing everything. So I don't know. How do you interpret it? Maybe the guy is very rich, very arrogant, comes from a well-to-do family, and he thinks that things must be, done his way. Do you support this idea of probably a lady proposing to a guy? Because we are know of situation where ladies have actually proposed to guys. So
yeah.
what's your view with ladies proposing to? Can you propose to somebody you love so much if the
Yes, I
proposal is
can.
not?
That stuff is
Wait,
not
you
like
can?
it's please let me answer your question. I think this proposal thing is not made that there's no book written that a woman should propose to a man first or a man should propose to a woman. But traditionally, especially we that are from Africa, it's made that okay, the man proposes to the woman. But then in the Western world, we can see like sometimes the lady goes to propose to the woman. I personally would not propose to my man, but I do not go against ladies proposing to their men. Like if she say, okay, I want to take the first move, she should do it. But I wouldn't advise her to do it in the public because there's a big chance she might get rejected.
I don't think she will get rejected. It's
I've
very
seen
difficult. Men are very considerate. Even if they do not want the proposal, they will accept it and later on reject it. Men are very compassionate when it comes to this. It is the ladies that will express their feelings if they don't want it. Most of the time, you will see men will say, "Oh, she should have just accepted it and then later on rejected it." I don't think any man will reject a proposal. Even if a lady comes to me now and propose in a crowd, it might be embarrassing. I will accept it. Then, later on behind, caution her on my marital status, caution her on my affection. But before it gets to that level, that somebody is proposing to you, you must be in a relationship.
but
And the
actually
relationship, yeah, the
hmm,
relationship must be defined.
I've actually seen like a couple of instances where the lady proposed to the man and he gets so aggressive and like you are like taking over my job. This is what I'm supposed to do, not you.
No, in that case, the man has some, I think, justification. Based on our culture, it is the man that proposes to the woman. If you go back in the Bible days, Abraham
Hmm.
sent servants to go and make proposals for his son. It was accepted. Based on that culture, people could go make proposal for their son who was not present at that instant. Our culture was, very simple, unlike today. For example, I could send my parents to come to you, even without you knowing me. They'll make that proposal, state the intention that our son is this, and he would like to get married to you. And the lady will just accept and follow the people before going to know the husband. See, most ladies during the days of our parents, most of our mothers, they never knew their husband. They only met their husband in their marital home after they had already accepted bride price, the family had accepted bride price, and no dowry has been paid. And then they moved into their husband and then discovered their husband. It was very customary in our time. And sometimes some women will go out and married wives for their husband and then bring it to their husband. But that is a topic for a different day. So today we've been focusing on, the gesture of kneeling and proposing. And so to you, it doesn't matter. What you want to see is that real intent of love, the passion, the commitment to the relationship, and not just the symbolic gesture of kneeling down or standing up.
Exactly.
So, what is going to be your advice for the audience, for ladies who might think that a guy should actually kneel down, or what is your advice to the men who will be going to make proposals? What do you have to tell the people?
Actually, to my fellow ladies, I would like to say you've been with this person for like a couple of months or probably years. You have known who this person is, what kind of personality he has. So that moment of proposing to you does not really define how you are going to live in the next, in the future. Because, okay, he loves you so much, and then because he just stands to propose to you, doesn't mean the relationship should end, or does not mean you should end, like you should reject the ring because he didn't go down on his name. What if he's so arrogant, he does not respect you, and then just for the sake of the proposal, he kneels down to propose to you, and then behind the scenes, he maltreats you? So I think you need to work with, let's say, the love, respect. You need to consider everything. So many things need to be put into consideration before like judging whether, okay, I should reject the ring because my friends are here, and then they'll feel my guy didn't kneel down to, you are in the relationship, so it's you who know what is going on. So overall, I think that kneeling down or not kneeling down should not affect the relationship.
Before you go, a question just popped into my mind. Let's say you're in a relationship with the guy is abroad, or the guy is in a different continent, you're in a different continent, the guy is in a different country, and it's not that situation whereby you can easily meet him. You people have built up a relationship for a time and he proposed to you online. What's your concept of somebody proposing to you online? He might probably make the gesture of the ring, and then what's your concept of online proposal?
How does that really work? Okay, where do we go after the online proposal? Where is the ring? You will be the ring to me or what? I think for this one, I would rather in person. Like, please propose to me in person.
Okay, thank you very much. So to you, you think that he should propose to you in person? Well, there are some people who might accept the proposal and then maybe they appoint a date to meet and finalize it. But like your view, no, he should come and meet you in person and do the proposal. So I think that should be what you are advising. And if you ask my view, online relationship can be very rosy, but you get to meet the person, have an interaction with the person, see the good side of the person, know if you're able to manage, if you're able to accept some of your weakness, his or her weakness before accepting the proposal. So to me, an online proposal is not really good. And online might be a forum for you people to build acquaintance, but the acquaintance is not really, substantial because there are no elements of conflict. Online, it is good to avoid certain things, but when you meet offline, one-on-one, you're able to make practical judgment of the attitude, his like, his dislike, and of course, belief and religion. So for today, we are going to end there. Thank you very much. Once more, your name is Queen, a student in Tianjin University from Nigeria. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and we hope that next time we're going to have time to have a lot more of discussion. So thank you very much for your time, and just say goodbye to the audience.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Have a nice time.
Okay, see you. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have an interesting topic and want to find out. So please, 我就是这个问题可以回答。
你说对婚姻的那个求婚，男生应不应该下跪的问题是吧？
对，
可以，因为中国的传统它就是这样的，因为需要仪式感，女生可能对求婚要有仪式感，她才会成功。
OK， 这个第三个，你结婚了吗？如果你结婚了，对，
结婚了。对，我是向着妻子富贵的求的婚，因为有传统性的嘛，对于中国这种男女之间，他必须要有那种仪式感。
好吧，谢谢，
好，
好吧，谢谢。Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this important and wonderful discussion. We want to find out the opinion of persons when it comes to marriage proposal. Okay, should men be made to kneel before proposing to a lady? Let's begin by knowing who we are talking to. So, who are you?
My name is Mark Lim.
And where are you from?
I'm from Cameroon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mark, and welcome to this Daddy Amy Love Show. In your opinion, is it imperative? Should a guy kneel before a lady in order to propose, or it's not relevant to you? What's your opinion?
Well, to me, I think it depends. It depends on I must say, depend on the culture and the relationship. How long have they known each other?
So you are trying to say that it depends on the length of time with which you have been in relationship with the person, which means if you have not been in relationship with the person for a long time, you don't see the need of kneeling before proposing.
Longevity also has to do. It contributes a lot to bonding and relationship.
So what's your opinion? Do you think a guy must kneel after a certain period of time, or it really doesn't matter to you?
Like I said, kneeling is optional. It depends on the guy.
Okay, so are you married?
Yes, I am.
So did you kneel before proposing? Tell us your experience.
My experience was a kind of crazy. I don't think I'll find such an experience ever, not even in the internet. I usually see men kneel down. It has escalated to an extent whereby this time even women do propose to guys. Well, I don't see anything wrong with that. But from my experience, it was, like I said earlier, it was a crazy type and I've not seen it anywhere. So, on this fateful day, I have been expecting my girlfriend. Actually, this is a lady that we have just started dating, and we are just into about a year into our relationship.
Yeah.
So I thought it's necessary for me to propose to her. That's back then in 2010. 2009, 2010, I cannot be very precise.
Yeah.
That's about 15 years ago. So I was expecting her. I've already bought the ring and I brought it home. That I was still a bachelor, living in a small room.
A bungalow.
A small bungalow. Still trying to start my life. So she usually visits me there once in a while. And then she, by that time, she was living with a man, or should I say, she was working with a family as a nanny. So though I understand what could have happened, because the reason is that on that proposal day, I was expecting her, but she didn't come. So because she didn't come, I was very angry. I was furious. I bought ring, I prepared everything, and she didn't show up. So,
did you cancel the proposal, or what happened?
I didn't see her throughout the day, that day, until the next day. So the next day, she finally came. Even on the next day, she still came late, different from the time she said she was going to come.
Yeah.
So when she came, the anger from the previous day joined together with this day has already piled up. So when she came, I was just angry and shouting, and I brought out the ring in anger. I said, "Are you going to?" I was so angry, but she even in that anger, she still accepted because she knew that I love her very much.
So what did you kneel, or you just gave it to her, or in that anger?
There was no need. We were sitting on the bed while we were like side by side.
Yes.
So I was sitting on my bed. She was sitting. I was just angry. I was saying, what happened? You made me away yesterday until and this. So that anger. I said, even I didn't bought ring now. I don't know how I'm going to give you this. I bring the ring. I just said, I can't remember. Did I put it in her or I gave it to her? It has been long. It's more than 15 years ago. So I think, I put it in her hand. I said, this is the ring I bought for you yesterday. So at this time, my voice was like coming down slowly. You cannot be too angry. Why proposing or something? I said, babe, will you?
Okay, wow, that was a wonderful experience. Now, before you go, let me ask a question. Do you think ladies should propose to guys? Because there are people who have been in a relationship for long and the guy is not saying something. Will you advise your sister, your friend, or relative who are ladies to make the proposal? Or if you see it, is it okay to you? What's your opinion about ladies making proposals to men?
I don't think there is anything wrong in that. For me, a man and a woman, these are, how can I put it? A man is a creature from God, and a woman is a creature. They have equal rights, just like when they come to them. Though in the marriage they have different roles, but there is no law anywhere that says that a man should be the one to most propose. I don't think it's any law written in maybe some governments have it,
Okay, so now what would be your advice for ladies who insist that a guy should propose, a guy should kneel before proposing? Are you going to tell them, and what would be your advice to young guys aspiring to make their proposals?
For me, ladies who are asking guys to kneel before proposing to them, I'll ask them to calm down from their high heels. They should just, that's an over, how can I put it? They should just calm down. If a man proposed to you, it's not about how the person proposed. You have been with this person for some time. You must have known whether this person truly loves you or not. So the posture at that moment may not really count. It may count, but I don't think it's really necessary.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.